Every day, Vista Maria provides treatment and support to young women and children who've been abused, neglected, and traumatized. Now, the nonprofit organization is also reaching out to at-risk teens in Wayne County to help them become productive members of the community. Vista Maria's Journey to Success program offers mentoring, training, academic support, and after-school activities. Joining me now is the program's director, Greg Everett, along with two of the young people in the program, Elsie Soto and Gary Payne. Welcome to American Black Journal.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it's funny that you're here talking about Vista Maria today. I was having a conversation just this week with somebody about Vista Maria and the work that goes on there, and we were talking about, wouldn't it be great if we could take the work that's being done there and sort of expand it to other kids, and sounds like that's exactly what you're doing.
Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. Perfectly said.
Yeah.
The Journey to Success program was created at Vista Maria to provide just that, those opportunities, those academic enrichment opportunities, and fun extracurricular activities after school, and some of our services are offered during the school day. But just that, to provide those opportunities for youth in the community during those peak hours after school that ones would call the most at-risk
peak hours. That's where you get in trouble.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So the programs that we provide are our after-school activities component, where you can get dance and cooking and yoga and archery and, you know, be exposed to basketball and different athletics. Just to name a few, as well as our group insight-based mentoring program that's called Dreams. Dreams realized through education and academic mentoring, as well as our community-based component, which offers master's level counselors to provide crisis intervention, individual, group, family counseling to those in the community.
And so what do you feel like you guys have learned with the population that you serve at Vista Maria that's sort of applying to these other kids?
Yeah, well, one of the unique things about the Journey to Success program are the different components that work hand in hand with one another. So the academic enrichment that goes on during the DREAM program, with it working hand in hand with the after-school activities program, as well as community-based counseling. Most of our students are in all of those components, and that's what really makes it work. Is a student that's really engaged in all of those.
Got the whole picture that you're addressing.
Yeah.
So Elsie, tell me about the program.
Well, I first started coming to the program last summer. My mom had recommended it to me, and I didn't know what it was. I was kind of real hesitant about going, but when I first went, it was kind of great. There's so many kids, and you get to know so many people, and there's so many opportunities, and I'm not very outgoing about a lot of stuff like that, so when I went, it was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but as time went by, I got real comfortable with everybody, and it makes you feel welcome. It makes you feel like you just belong somewhere.
Did you have that same kind of experience, Gary?
Yeah. My grandmother was actually suggested by it. She took a suggestion from another parent, and I was so reluctant to go. I like to sit in the house and read all day. And she,
There's nothing wrong with that either, by the way. It's okay.
But when I actually got up there, I was surrounded by these 40 kids I didn't know, and I was just so shy, and I wanted to go home. But as the first day progressed, it was just like, I like this place, you know. I like these people, and I liked it so much to the point to where I actually started attending the school there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
At Vista Maria?
Yes.
Okay, wow. And so the school is open then to some of the kids who...
It is. It's a public charter school called Vista Meadows Academy. So on our campus at Vista Maria, most of the students that attend our after-school programs there attend Vista Meadows Academy, but Elsie's a perfect example. She attends Dearborn High, and she found out about our service. So in that catchment area, we have several students from Cody's, from some kids in Inkster, and that sort of thing. But the really nice thing that we've done once we started our services at Vista Maria, on Vista Maria's campus, is we did just that you spoke about in the very beginning. We've expanded. So last year we moved into Harper Woods Middle School to offer all of those components to the 7th and 8th graders there.
And so is this available throughout the entire county at this point?
Yes, it is, and we're continuing to expand. Any student can actually be a part of our program on Vista Maria's campus. Right now, currently, the services at Harper Woods Middle School are just for the 7th and 8th graders
kids there. Okay.
But our plan over the next several years is to expand in all of the different regions and areas of Wayne County.
And this is sort of filling a gap that's been left by sort of the retreat of not just the public schools, but of rec centers and the demise of boys and girls clubs and all the things that when I was a kid growing up in the city that you had to choose from in terms of what to do after school. It's just not that much.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah, and so I mean that's why I love being able to manage and be a part of the Journey to Success, is because it does fill that void. I mean, so many programs have been cut out of our public education, those extracurriculars that you used to get, that were just fun stuff to do, things to do. You don't have, but you can get them in the Journey to Success program.
Right. Yeah. So what would you be doing if you were not in this program, do you think?
Well, if I had never become involved with them, I have no clue.
Well, what did you used to do before after school?
I went home and I would take naps. I would do I didn't do a lot.
Homework,
of course. I didn't do a lot after school before the program. I occasionally would hang out with friends, but besides that, I wasn't involved with a lot of stuff. There was, before I switched over to Dearborn High, I was involved with a different program, but because of me transferring schools, I stopped being involved with them. It was a transportation issue, so there was nothing for me to do. And when I got involved with them, it was kind of like I'm a part of something again, and that's such a good feeling.
And at your high school, is there not
like clubs and stuff like that?
I mean, what do the other kids there do?
There at at Dearborn High, they have a ton of clubs, a ton of different activities to do. I'm actually involved with theater with them, which is really great. But it's not the same. It's not the same feeling you get when you're with JTS and all the mentors that they offer. It's just not the same feeling.
And Gary, where were you before you came to Vista Maria? What high school were you in?
I was actually at Montfort.
Okay, in the city.
Yes.
And what was it like there in terms of the choices that you would have had for after school activities?
Well, at Montfort they did have clubs, not a lot, but they had clubs, anime club, little theater, but I was never really interested because they didn't have exactly what I wanted there. I dance, actually.
Okay.
And I'm an author, so when I found out...
That's a great profession.
Thank you. But when I found out about Vista Maria, and they actually offered dance classes, and they had poetry clubs and everything, I was amazed because, I mean, I was never a part of anything like that. So when I joined those classes, I immediately began to feel like family. And they really do make it their job to make you feel welcomed and to give you all the support you need, and they throw so many opportunities at you. It's amazing.
They both seem to sort of talk about it as family as opposed to just a group of friends.
Right, and that's one of the things that's nice about the Journey to Success and all the different components, is it does stay fairly small, so that students are able to make those bonds not only between themselves, but with their mentors, our coordinators that actually work within the program, that sort of thing. I'm really glad that Elsie mentioned the mentors, because without our partners in the community, without the mentors and volunteers that we have, it wouldn't work. So, we are constantly building relationships with people to bring their talents and treasures to these programs that really make it go.
You mentioned that Gary goes to the Vista Maria Metals Charter School. I was unaware that you guys had a regular, just open to everyone charter school. When did that start?
Probably, I've been at Vista Maria for about 3 years, and Vista Metals Academy has actually been on the campus of Vista Maria several years before that. So quite a number of years now. And like I said, Journey to Success, when that came to campus a few years ago, it just enhanced all of the students' experiences.
The core program there is for these mostly, well, it's girls, right?
The residential program is all girls, and there's a charter school called Claire B. Ford that is specifically for the girls that live there on campus. That's what Vista Maria has traditionally
That's what it always
been.
did.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right.
But with the addition of the foster care program and other community-based programs, this is really just.
I said before, I was talking with somebody about it. I wondered if maybe we could get a boarding school, for other at-risk kids at Vista Maria, because you guys do such a good job there with that residential program. So you never know, right? Maybe that's next. Right? And maybe they would love to be students there.
Yeah.
Sounds like they like it. Yeah, right? It sounds like they like it a lot. So, all right. Well, great job, and great to have you guys here, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.